Hello out there, this is Cammie White and you're listening to Rushdown Radio.
Hello and welcome to a brand new episode of Rushdown Radio. I'm Anthony.
And I'm Michael, and I hate everything right now.
Well,
it's
Michael,
hot. It's hot.
It is hot.
It's hot.
It's dumb hot.
Like, my apartment has AC on, and I still feel a little baked.
Right, and there's a fan going too.
It's still a little baked in here.
Man, you lucky we love y'all. Otherwise, we'd have the real loud fan.
Oh yeah, the Wizard of the North fan.
Yes.
The steel one.
And y'all wouldn't have to hear that. But you know what? We are men of the people.
Remember the old show we used to do with that little tiny little...
Oh, and we had to deal with that tiny ass little... Oh.
Yeah, that place was tiny, small, and outside, basically, with heat. When it was hot outside, it was hot. The sun was beaming in.
I hated it. I had hated it, but my God, when it got hot.
When it got hot, it was terrible. When it got cold, it was awful, too. It was cool, like, in the springtime.
Yeah, when it was like fall and spring, it was very nice.
It was
very
really nice.
Tolerable. But when the weather got extreme,
it was just awful.
So hey, maybe this is just like those old times.
A little bit, except it's not as cramped.
No, we can stretch our arms out, not hit anybody, and we don't have those epic commercials.
Oh, you talking the baby commercials?
Yes,
your fave.
Every now and again, I still think about it.
I know, because you would always die laughing when you heard it.
Because it was so good.
Like, every time the commercial came on, you would just, like, luckily nobody heard you when we were doing that part.
Man.
That was a commercial break.
No, they usually just heard the aftermath.
Yeah. Still laughing when the show started back up.
Because it's so good.
So what we got going on today? Oh, actually, you know what games are we playing now?
Yes. We got to talk about the soft stuff first. What are we playing?
Yeah. You want me to go first? Or?
Yeah, I'll go.
Okay.
When I'm on my PS4, I am playing Ghost of Tsushima.
Oh, God.
I know.
I'm so over y'all.
I know.
I'm over it.
Look.
Done. Y'all are so obnoxious.
Look.
He didn't get perfect scores.
Look.
He didn't get a perfect score. It's outstanding. Like, y'all are.
I mean, it's a great game, but it's not a perfect game.
Y'all are obnoxious.
It's not look, that game would have been perfect if it had a lock-on system. If it had that, I'd have no problems with this game. Because during combat, that means I have to control the camera, and that is not the best. Other than that, the game is gorgeous. The characters are cool. It's like a whole samurai movie.
Yeah.
And I love it.
Not really fond of samurai movies.
Yeah, if you don't like samurai movies or get behind samurai in general, this is not the game
Not for me.
you.
I'm a ninja person.
And I'm going to take this time to also shill a game.
Another one?
Yes, on the Switch. Ukulele and the Impossible Lair.
There you go with this game.
Look, I know the first Ukulele was bad. I was there. Well, okay, mediocre at best if I'm being fair.
Okay.
But it was bad. This one is not. It good.
It good.
It's good.
It good.
So, I get it. There's even a demo if you don't believe me. Because I didn't think it was going to be good. I played the demo, and I was like, I can get behind this. This isn't trash.
Well, that's
Play
good.
the demo. If you don't take my word for it. That's my shill.
That's your shill.
Download the demo. See for yourself. All I'm saying is give it a chance. And while you're there, buy Hollow Knight. That game is fantastic. It is flawless. It is perfect. And it's only $15 for like 40 hours a game.
Like, if it was more story-driven, it would be like a really touching game for me.
I mean, it tells a story through the environment. It's fine.
Like, it's not a game it's not super story-driven. It's definitely great to play. Like, it's fun. Like,
so, you know, just heck out two birds, one stone. Get the demo. It's free. And with the money you didn't spend, go ahead and buy Hollow Knight while you're there. Just saying.
Yeah, I definitely say by Hollow Knight. If you love like Metroidvania games, it's probably one of the better ones.
See, look at that.
Yeah.
I don't even like these type of games, and he has seen The Night.
Seen the Night. Because I think what helped me get into Hollow Knight was probably playing that, what was that? What's the name of that spiritual successor to Castlevania? Bloodstained. Yeah, Bloodstained helped a lot.
I don't need to tell you to play Bloodstained. If you like Castlevania, you already have it.
You have to have that game. If you don't have it, then why are you not playing it now?
I mean, you could also get Curse of the Moon 2.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I'm not going to shill for that as hard because I like Curse of the Moon 1 better. But, yeah. Ukulele Impossible Lair. Go ahead and play the demo. Buy Hollow Knight.
Let's see. I just finished not Trails. God, I think the game's always in my mind. I just finished Trials of Mana, which was actually super fun. The voice acting is horrible, deplorable actually in some places, but it's still a really fun game.
Some of that voice acting was pain.
It's very pain. It gets worse too as it goes along. And for some, like, you know what? I'm just so stuck on the English voice. I just kept it. I just kept it. I say, what? You know, I'm gonna go through this whole game like this.
Maybe it's just campy.
It's very, oh God, it's so campy. It's so like old school, like Saturday morning cartoon type level of like campy.
There you go.
If you like that, then great. Especially because it's a complete remake too of the original game. They did a great job. Like I had a blast playing that game. Like it's fun all the way through. Just get through. If you give it a voice actor, if you could just, you know what, just turn to Japanese. There you go. It fixes the voice actor right there. After that, the game's great.
This game also has a demo.
Yep, it does. For both the Switch and the PS4. So check that out too. What else am I playing? I got that Jedi game finally. Fallen Order. That game's fun.
There you go. Be a Jedi.
That's
Be
fun.
one with the Force.
What else am I playing?
Do the lightning.
Of course, I'm still playing Xenoblade, the first one, Definitive Edition.
Of course. Good
that game's
game.
Great. Even though it's upsetting me. Like, you be walking through the forest and then somebody like, oh, you want to fight, right? I'm like, I kind of don't.
I mean, you got to want to fight. You fighting.
You're right. You're fighting. Like, that one part
like,
with the Metcon, like, right there. Like, okay, it's like 4 sets of Metcon, like, fights one after another. And you think you're fighting one set, and then the little scout dude will go over to the other one, like, oh, they fighting over there. They fighting.
Hey, yo, bro, they fighting over here.
Like, oh, for real?
Y'all want to fight, too?
They will bring they ass all the way over there and fight you, too. So you're at the point of playing 7 people. The Metcon don't play. Metcon are the worst. I hate fighting the Metcon.
I hate birds. Every bird monster I've come across so far is terrible.
Yikes.
Because they just swoop down and mind your own business. And you see a marker all of a sudden, like, wait, what's around me? And here comes this thing just descending.
Yeah, they had that bad in part 2.
Like, hey, bro.
You want a box? You want
to box with God right quick?
Box with God. You remember that one monster in part 2 was like a dragon-looking thing? It was like really, really long. And
the thing that came out the cloud seed?
Yes.
It was like, hey, bro.
You always aggro you.
Like, hey, bro, you want to fight.
He's like, oh, my God, I'm trying to get
Put your hands up.
Like, I'm trying to get past you, dude. And
like, you trying to sneak by? And he's like, hey, put your hands up.
That thing is huge.
So we are about to throw hands. Put them up. Put them up right now. And dude is like 20 levels above you?
Yeah.
I could deal with it if we were at least strong enough to take him on, but he's like dummy strong.
Yeah, I hated that. That's like my least favorite thing about the Xenoblade games.
And that's what they doing in here too.
Yep.
You over here minding your business, fighting like a lizard person. These 86 level creatures are like, hey, bro,
like, yo,
you fighting? Damn, bro.
Like, we ain't finna jump
you. Want to get your shit pushed in?
If you see a group of people, don't go over there.
Just walk around.
Walk around.
Walk around it.
Like, we ain't finna jump you.
Or advance time.
Yep. Oh, that's a really good. That feature is so useful, especially for part 1.
Like, you only come out at night? Man,
great.
Let's take a nap.
Let's take a nice little breather. Oh, so yeah, that's what I'm playing right now. Having fun with both of the games.
Good. Glad to hear it. All right. So I guess now that we got all that out the way and that you've gotten that, oh God, I'm just thinking of the birds now. All right, let's get away from the birds and let's get into the news here.
All right, what we got?
No, we're gonna say that for last. Let's start off with Konami.
We were just talking about Bloodstained too.
Yeah. Hey, the game industry giveth and they taketh away.
How you gonna come out with a game people actually want and they say, nah, we good?
Right? Konami put out this mobile game that was a Castlevania game And they only put it in Japan and Canada, and it lasted a year. Why did it last a year? Because it was bad.
Yikes.
And it made them no money.
Oh.
People who played the game said that you could hear that the gameplay was mediocre. But if you weren't hearing that, the people who played it was like, I don't see a reason to spend money because all my characters level up fine. I get enough stuff to not really have to spend money. Like, they can get through their missions just fine. They created an ecosystem where money wasn't really required.
So they did a bad job of making mobile games, pretty saying.
Exactly.
Oh, that's bad.
And I guess they didn't put enough content in there to make you want to keep playing. Like, most free mobile games are defined by how well they can monetize.
Yep.
Some of the games that have gotten me to spend money, there aren't many, but the biggest one was Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. Because that game has a loop of, hey, this is Yu-Gi-Oh! You can keep playing people to get to the top ranks. Bet. This just kind of was like, explore the castle. All right, I've done that now. I guess as far as I can.
Yeah.
What now? Like games that give you like long missions or a long string of them or
events.
Right, or events. Like one of the biggest games out there, Fate Go. Fate Grand Order, that's what it's called.
Yeah.
That game comes out with events like every month, every week maybe. I'm not really sure. But it's always something. And it always gives you something to strive for. So they just keep on giving you loot boxes that you can keep buying until you roll and get, I don't know, Sherlock Holmes or something.
I mean, Square Enix did a good job with theirs, honestly, because, Dissidia Omnia? That game was incredible. For a mobile game, they constantly have events and stuff and new content.
And what's another good gacha game? Well, I don't think any gacha game is that great, but one that knows how to monetize.
Final Fantasy Brave Exvius, great game for monetization. You want this extra character from this game you haven't seen in years? Here you
Grand
go.
Blue Fantasy.
Oh, Grand Blue Fantasy is the god of gacha.
Because all they give you buff dudes for people who are into that. And you got big titties for people who are into that.
That's a good demographic, then. Please.
It gives you everything. Oh, God. Are you a degenerate that likes armpits? You got that.
Oh, wow.
Are you a degenerate that likes feet? You got that. Do you think flat is justice? You're wrong, but they got that too.
Wow. Yeah, they have the game locked on gacha games as far as making money off of it.
Right, they are the gacha blueprint.
They make so much money off that game.
Konami just couldn't get it together.
Or they could just made a game for console. People just bought that. Like, that's a good idea.
I feel like they just don't want to make games.
I think they don't want to make games either. I think
they should just make Yu-Gi-Oh cards and pachinko machines, because that seems to be all they want to do.
Yeah, which is weird. Because mobile games make money. Like, a lot of money.
Not theirs.
Well, yeah, not theirs. They did it wrong.
Some other companies are pretty bad at it, too. Like EA, they suck at this.
Wow. I would think they would have been the gods of that, too.
No, that Command & Conquer game that we made fun of.
Oh.
So... You know what? I'm about to go on the Play Store and check that out right now.
What, the Command & Conquer game?
Yeah.
I don't know
if it's even there.
True. They probably took it out the store by now.
Here we go. Command & Conquer. Ooh, it's sitting on a 3.8 of 1 million downloads.
That's not terrible.
Oh, where the
it's not the best. Oh, you're going to the review. Okay, you're going to the actual see what people are saying about the game.
Yes, sir. I need to see. I need to know in case I ever want to get this.
Do you really want it?
Maybe.
Do you really need it though?
Game is fun, but there's a lot of improvements to be made. Game is fun, but it's pay to win. Oh, it's EA, so who's surprised?
This is not me.
Man. 2-2-1-1. Ooh.
Yikes.
Ooh, not looking great.
Well, that's too bad for them, and Konami's just always going to be Konami, no matter what they do.
Oh, Konami.
They have ways to make money. They just don't want to make the money the way that people think they should.
I don't know, man. They just hate money.
They have to, because I know they could just re-release stuff or just remake stuff, or
They could release Symphony of the Night for every platform, and it would make money.
it would have to be for the right version, though.
Yeah, it would have to be the original version.
Yeah, because
If that's all they did, they'd make money.
just re-releasing it again for the Switch.
Just do it. Just do it.
Surprised they I can't say I'm not surprised. I mean, most companies would have remade that game by now. Imagine a
Whole
remake.
HD remaster of it?
Yes.
I mean, they would just have to do the music right.
I mean, that's true, too.
There's so many Castlevanias I would love to see the HD remaster of. Super Castlevania, I'd play that. Castlevania, any of the DS ones,
Yeah, those are good.
I'd play those. The one, what was it, Aria of Sorrow on the Game Boy Advance,
Yep.
I'd play that. They just hate us.
How's Order of Ecclesia?
If you don't mind incredibly cheap bosses, it's fine.
Oh, I don't like cheap bosses. Well, that's not for me.
This
then.
ain't for you.
That ain't
Some
for me,
bosses
then.
be cheap.
Well, that's that on that.
I'm talking like Ninja Gaiden cheap.
Oh no, I hate these Gaiden bosses. Some of them are just really stupid. You gotta hit them in the back of their nose twice for them to die.
Yeah, just play Bloodstained.
Yikes. All right, so what's up next?
Let's see. Let's get another small one out the way before we get into the big ones. Metacritic.
God, the worst site ever.
Metacritic has started to implement a 36-hour waiting period before you can make a review on games now. This is
great.
strictly for games, mind you.
Yeah, but is it for just some new games that come out?
Yes, for new games, you have to wait 36 hours before you are able to comment on it, and this is to combat review bombing.
Oh God, review bombing is so terrible now.
I don't think it's going to do a thing.
No, they can still review
People
bomb
are
it later.
just going to wait.
It's gonna wait 36 hours, and
Now,
then
some people will get bored and not think about it again. The majority will not.
the people who are dedicated to review bomb will still do it.
I don't know why they took this measure. This seems like a half step to do nothing. This seems like developers were pressuring them to do something, and they were like, "Here you go."
I mean, they tried. This is their olive branch.
Right? This is basically them earning the cake that says at least you tried.
Not at least you tried.
Yes. They earned that cake.
That's such a good meme, especially for now. I don't get the point of review bombing, honestly. Like, it seems like a really dumb practice.
Well, a lot of people do it because, I mean, some games don't give you the ability to review it otherwise. Like, there's no channel to get to the developer that is meaningful. Like, let's take, what's that game? Warcraft 3? People review bombed that game because it was ass.
Okay.
And Blizzard wasn't exactly doing anything substantial about it. They were just kind of like, yeah, no, we're not giving refunds. So they review bombed the hell out of it. And I think even now it sits as the lowest rated game of all time. And then what happened? They started issuing returns, and they vowed to continue fixing it.
Well, that's nice of them. Look at them being charitable.
I mean, it's Blizzard, so take that for what you will. It's kind of like a big middle finger when it's done in, properly, I guess. Otherwise, it's just
Whiny babies. Bitch babies, as we like to call them.
yeah. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm just out of the loop on how Last of Us 2 goes, but review bombing that because of Abby.
Yeah, there's a lot of that going on.
I mean, yeah, she was strong. But I mean, I don't know, man. I feel like a bad character isn't worth review bombing a game for.
Well,
You know how many games have bad characters?
I think the issue was that she was in there, but there wasn't enough Ellie to play, and then you didn't get to play as Joel because, that thing happened with him.
Yeah, I don't think the review process has allowed us to talk about that quite yet. But yeah, I feel like the biggest issue is that it was a pacing thing where the Ellie portion could have been all there was and it would have been fine. But instead, Naughty Dog had to be like, we want you to sympathize with your enemies. We want want you to feel bad about all the dogs that you're forced to kill and all the named people that you're forced to kill or else they kill you. Because violence is bad. I mean, yeah, we gave it to be your only option, but violence is bad.
And we glorify it, too, in the game.
And we make it look pretty cool. Like, do you see when you bash them upside the head with a blunt object and they just kind of spin and blood goes everywhere? That's bad.
I mean, it's good, but it's also bad.
And, it's really just art.
Is it?
It's art.
Now you're being trash.
This is like one of the best pieces of art ever made. Put it next to Schindler's List.
I don't like this voice you're making, first of all.
Look, okay. That's my best Neil Druckmann impression.
This voice you're using,
I don't know if he sounds like that, but he does today.
The voice you're using is not making me feel good on the inside.
It should, because our games make you feel good on the inside.
I don't think they do.
Except when they're supposed to make you feel guilty. Are you proud of yourself?
Review bombing is like, it could be used for good, but it's used for evil more so than it ever will be used for good. Because they have to pick up a noble cause for once, and most times they don't do that.
Yeah.
And use a noble cause.
One in review bombing over the guy who hated like some dude in the game, and something happened with like his waifu or something.
Yep.
Like that was silly. Like, bro, it's a game, and she ain't even real.
But she's real to him.
Yeah, he real stupid.
People are with their waifus.
I wonder how that guy's doing these days.
Of all the people to wonder about.
I wonder about a lot of people.
You do.
Some good, some bad,
Have you ever wanted to, like, review bomb something?
Me? No, I don't have the patience. I don't have it in me to review bomb things. I'll just go on Twitter and, like, shout into the void.
I think I've gave some bad reviews for stuff. I don't think I've review bombed anything, like a game.
Like, if I had to, like, I'll give you a bad review, sure, but I'm not going to review bomb you. Like, it's just, I'm not going to tell you something is bad just because of something that's in it that, I personally didn't like, I guess. I don't know. I'm not going to rally people to do it. There we go. I'm not going to rally people to review bomb a game
campaigns?
for something stupid. No. Too much work. Really stupid.
Too much work. Because, man, they review bombed, what was it, the Shin Megami Tensei series badly on there. It's been like, I think it's been like more than like a couple of years in the making of them doing that.
Yeah, because they can't read.
We'll get to that later, too. Do you want to get to it now? We're on the subject of...
You know what? Yeah, let's do it.
All right, so I'll take this one because I like this story. So Nintendo had a Nintendo Direct that was specifically about third-party games.
They specifically said Nintendo's previously announced games from their partners.
Partners, not them, not first party. Partners. People they make partnerships with?
Two key things in there. Previously announced games, partners.
So they had the Nintendo Direct, and of course, people were upset about it because it didn't have the Marios and the Luigis and the Links and the Pokemons.
And it took no time at all to type in Nintendo Direct on the search bar on YouTube and be like, was this the worst Direct ever made?
Oh, God, there was so many videos for that. There were videos for it. They had like...
Does Nintendo hate us?
And then the ratio for likes and dislikes was like really stupid.
Analyzing this terrible Direct.
Like, why would you even do it? It was like, what, 10 minutes long?
Just about, not even 10. I think it was like 8.
People were so upset by it. I'm like, they told you up front what it was going to be about. And people will still review. Oh, God, people were so mad about it.
They were looking mad, but me, I was looking glad because we got Shin Megami Tensei 5, baby.
I hate you so much.
Hey, we got Shin Megami Tensei 5. And then we got Shin Megami Nocturne. And it's going to come to Switch.
The Mega 10 community is thriving right now.
Hey, we thriving out here, boy.
They deserve it, though. They've been waiting for like how long? They ain't thriving too much. They took that
Jack Frost boys over here.
Jack Frost boys. Jack Frost is cool.
Y'all over here sad. We over here eating and glad.
I hate you. So after the Direct, it had so many bad reviews for the Direct. Then people review bombing the Shin Megami Tensei series on Metacritic. even more than it was before. So now they like lower scores.
They can't read.
Like it's reading comprehension skills are just lost on everybody who was sitting there mad about a direct that wasn't even about first party games.
For reference, at 3 million views of a 8-minute direct, we have 99K likes, 76K dislikes.
That's too many. That's way too many.
Let's see. We got a few videos of it too. We got the Nintendo Direct mini series is a mess.
How?
That Nintendo Direct mini kind of sucked. Oh man, you know what? Here we go.
What are you typing in?
Was this new Nintendo Direct bad?
I mean, it wasn't the most exciting.
That Nintendo Direct mini was bad.
Wow.
Today's Nintendo Direct mini was bad. That Nintendo Direct mini was bad.
How many you read of this?
Was that the worst Nintendo Direct mini ever?
I don't like you right now.
My brutally honest Nintendo Direct take is this the end.
End of what? Nintendo?
Yo,
Oh,
what?
stop it. They are doing the most for no reason.
This Nintendo Direct mini broke my heart.
Wow. This is clickbait. This has got to be clickbait.
Nintendo Direct July. That was it? And what was that?
It was a mini.
So about that Nintendo Direct mini, what's Nintendo up to?
Oh my god! I will say that the Japanese one was a little bit better. Actually, a lot better. Actually,
Big Nintendo Switch Direct mini fail. All right, that's enough of that.
The fact you read that many that quickly, is astounding.
Hey, there was that many here.
Oh my god, they are so obnoxious.
Broke my heart though.
Broke his heart.
That's my favorite. That's better than This Is the End. No, this one broke my heart.
How? They said it's gonna be a mini, which denotes
this Nintendo Direct here. It broke my trust.
Wow.
Now I have to sell all my Nintendo things and denounce them forever
because of a Direct. That would be silly.
That was the worst Direct ever created.
It was a mini.
Yes. And my expectations were a large.
I dislike you intensely at this moment. He said it was my obsessions were a large. I don't know what's wrong with you. He said his expectations were a large.
Look,
I expect it to be larger than mini itself. Oh my god, I try so hard to understand where people are coming from sometimes, but this is one situation where I just don't get it.
ain't nothing to get.
I don't understand.
If they want some more content, they can go watch the Japan one.
That was pretty good. I was feeling that.
That was all right. I mean, we got Atlia Ryza.
Oh god, thick
Queen of Thighs.
Thickness. Oh god, Queen Thick.
For those of you who don't understand, apparently there is a fan base of Ryza who thinks that her thighs are incredibly thick. Please look up what she looks like and realize that those people are degenerates that have no taste of what the word thick means. Also, they were like, wow, her thighs got even thicker. And if you go too deep into it like I have, you'll see that people are actually upset that she has a thigh gap.
I just don't even understand gamers sometimes.
Do gamers deserve rights?
No, they don't. You know, they're the most oppressed
They're the
group.
oppressed group. Gamers.
Oh my god.
Also, gamers are evil.
I mean, granted, they are.
Apparently, there was tweets that said something to that degree that gamers are evil people.
I mean,
bad.
They can be sometimes.
Get a spray bottle for them.
Okay, what's going on else with gaming?
All right, since we're talking about companies crap in the bed, let's talk about the Xbox Series X game showcase.
Oh yeah, talk about this. Let's see.
How was Halo?
It looks like every other Halo game ever.
I will say this: it didn't look great.
It looks
especially
mediocre
for a game that was running on the PC.
Yo, so let's talk about that part. They making this whole big deal, like the Xbox Series X is the most impressive console ever,
Ray tracing,
and now they're not even using it to showcase their games.
solid state drive,
Like, it should be fixed and done by now.
frames.
Not now.
Oh, we're talking about the PC, not the Xbox One X.
Yikes!
Oh, were y'all looking for like gameplay from there?
That was a whole Xbox One X, Series X showcase, though.
I mean, yeah, they were just showcasing the games that can appear on there.
That these are on the Xbox One.
Right, these
Series X,
appear on there to some degree.
but we're using with all the games running on the what you call it?
Not
PC?
sure, but at least that one was the big game because this was like the game showcase starring Halo. Yeah. So, you know, you can see how people can feel a little betrayed by that. But I mean, if it looks like that on the PC, are you going to expect it to look better on the Xbox?
Yes,
I don't know,
it
man.
better.
I don't know, man.
It's the most powerful gaming thing ever.
Even more powerful than the PC?
Yes, they made it just for gaming.
I don't know, man. That's some crazy talk there.
Well, we're in crazy times.
I don't know, man. I'm not subscribing to that.
That's fine.
The Xbox Series X being more powerful than a PC?
Yes,
That's a little crazy, my guy.
that's fine. We're in crazy town anyway.
Well, you can go ahead and say that to upset the PC crowd. And
I don't care about the PC crowd.
Yikes.
You don't want to care about the PC crowd? The PC crowd doesn't care about me, okay?
Okay.
The PC crowd...
Do you need to talk? Has
Look-
something happened
The
recently?
PC crowd are the most elitist pieces of garbage I've ever had to deal with in gaming. Like, they're so obnoxious. You can play it on PC. No, I'm not playing on PC. I'm playing this on my console I have. Ugh. Sorry, it's just... they get on my nerves. They're worse than the PlayStation fanboys. And they obnoxious, too. Ghost of Tsushima, Game of the Year. Why is it an 80? Sorry, I'm delving off. All right, back to the Xbox. Wow. Back to the Xbox at hand. Okay. Conference, showcase, whatever you want to call this thing.
You good?
I'm fine.
All right, man. Just checking. Just checking.
I don't think I even saw anything in that showcase I actually like besides the Phantasy Star thing.
What's weird to me is that they're showcasing all this to be like, oh yeah, man, it's going to be on Xbox Series X. It's going to be the greatest thing. It's going to be amazing. Why would I care if all this is going to be on the Xbox One?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't I just buy an Xbox One?
They're going to probably cancel some of that stuff on the Xbox One. Yeah.
Like, we already know that the Phantasy Star Online going to be on there.
Yeah.
What's my rush for an Xbox One X?
Because they're going to cancel some
I'm
of that
sorry,
stuff.
the Xbox Series X.
I'm telling you, they're going to cancel some of that stuff.
You think so? I mean, it would be in their best interest too, but I don't think they will.
I think some of the stuff's going to come out on Xbox.
I think they'll cancel Halo if they want.
Oh, yeah, probably.
to look better.
They probably
But
will.
I mean, even if they cancel Halo, I don't care as long as they don't cancel Phantasy Star.
Oh, they better not. They're giving them money to make that game too, because they're definitely on this whole like, let's come out for the Xbox and the PC and Xbox One X.
Like they clearly don't want it on the PlayStation 4, so
It's never coming.
So I am forced to get a Xbox One X, S, all digital. I don't care. Xbox One, and that's fine. That's fine.
Is it?
No, but
You'll just
I
live
will
with it?
endure.
Okay.
Because it's not like the Xbox has nothing I want to play. It's just that the majority of things I would like to play are on the PS4.
Yeah, a lot of stuff is multi-console right now. Like, there's not a lot of, like, specifically Xbox games like, oh my god, I have to play this.
Right. Like, Killer Instinct and Phantasy Star Online are the games that make me happy on this console. And, of course, I'll get in the backlog of all the other games and Game Pass. And I'll give them that. Game Pass is amazing.
Game Pass is one of their greatest creations, honestly.
Like, the
library is huge.
That is one of the most pro-consumer things I've ever seen a game company do.
And they're constantly adding more content to it. Like, I think the one thing about the content I did like was the fact that they did specify, it's going to be on Game Pass, too. Like, oh.
So, as much crap as I've been giving Microsoft all this time, Game Pass, you're doing all right, man.
Pretty legit. Good job for that. Did you say anything that during the showcase you actually liked? So you just,
I saw Phantasy Star Online.
Yeah, that was like the highlight of mine, honestly.
I mean, I saw Car.
It was the wrong car, though. I don't want to play Forza Horizon.
Look, man,
I want Horizon.
That is peak Car.
You know what's funny? They didn't use that Motorsport song. That would have been a good time to use that song. The song with Quavo and them.
Oh.
Motorsport. That would have been such a good marketing tool. I would license that song and have them play it for my game.
Let's see.
Motorsport.
I mean, there was also Fable. Everybody.
That's going to be a remake of Part 1 problem. I'm going to die laughing.
Let's see.
All we saw was a little pixie get eaten.
See, Senua Saga Hellblade, I was already interested, so, I mean, I'm not even counting that. Avowed, I've already forgotten it. Forza, we already just talked about that.
Yeah.
State of K3, that's a non-starter.
Not non-starter.
Crossfire X and Warhammer 40,000 Darktide. I'm a little interested in that. A little bit. After playing Vermintide, I'm pretty interested in that.
These
I guess.
names, though.
Look, man, Vermintide's fun. Oh, the Gunk. Oh, how thrilling was that? The Gunk.
You mean Mario Sunshine?
Tetris Effect Connected, non-starter. Stalker 2, pretty much the same.
Non-starter.
Destiny 2, same thing. Psychonauts 2. That might have got me a little bit. But that's because I am a sucker for colorful platforming games that remind me of when I was a children.
This is true. Nostalgia will get him.
As Dust Falls, I don't care. Grounded, I care even less. Outer Worlds getting new content, I'm down. Tell me why I should care. Everwild, Balin Wonderland.
You mean Nights into Dreams, but not?
It's all right. Hello Neighbor, bleh. Echo Generation, don't even remember it. Watch Dogs Legion, trash. And we'll get to why. Exomecha, I'm sorry. That might be interesting, but it just kind of looks... I don't know. It doesn't look compelling quite yet. Because all the mechs kind of look really generic and mechy. That's not standing out. It's no Gundam.
Well, nothing's going to be Gundam.
Oh, Dragon Quest XI's S.
They are so bogus. They're going to re-release that from the Switch port.
The S stands for Sleepy.
Yikes.
And that's about it.
They're going to port the Switch version to the Xbox and the PlayStation 4.
Mm-hmm.
Which is going to be downgraded graphics and resolution and stuff.
The S stands for Sleepy.
You're horrible. Wow. Okay. Safe to say that this showcase was a dud. I was bored most of the time. I mean, I didn't see much that was actually interesting. Like, I don't know. They got something probably coming. Maybe the next one will be good.
There's only one thing I want to see from them, and that's a price.
Oh, we ain't getting that. They gotta shoot first.
Get sick of these two companies. Like, come on, man. Just drop the price. It's not even that big a deal anymore.
All right, what's our next story?
All right, so we talked about all that. Let's see what we got here. Yes. Let's go ahead and talk about Xavier Woods and the revival of G4.
Woo! Hashtag Creed for G4.
Okay. You have feelings about this, I see.
He's cool.
He is. He's pretty cool. Yeah.
Like,
I just didn't expect you to feel so strongly about this.
I mean, I'm the one that brought this up in the first place.
Yeah, but I didn't think you were going to woo!
I am a stan of him, so I have to.
All right. Go ahead. Go off.
So G4 trying to come back. Didn't care about that for a while because G4 to me was kind of garbage after a while. But seeing that Mr. Austin Creed wants to, or Xavier Woods wants to be a part of G4, I think this is perfect because he has great mic skills. He's great on camera. He looks nice. He'll be good for their diversity that they need. So
Yeah.
I mean, he checks a lot of boxes. He's already a notable name. People know who he is already.
I would watch him doing X-Play.
Oh, it'd be perfect for X-Play.
Lord knows Adam Sessler and Morgan Webb ain't coming back to do
Adam
it.
Sessler ain't with this no more at all. He is done.
Yeah.
That man's like, nah, I'm good, fam.
He is out. And
Out.
Morgan Webb is out doing something else anyway.
Yeah, they need
This is
fresh
a
new
whole
talent.
studio.
Yeah, he's somebody exciting to be a part of this too. Like, I think he would be a great fit for this because, like, first of all, he's exciting. He knows how to like present himself on screen. He has the chemistry for it. Like,
We all know he likes games. That's kind of part of his character sheet.
yeah, he has a whole Twitch channel that's doing really well too. Was it up, down, down something?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's doing really well. So like, why not? Like, this is a no brainer.
Watch they don't do it.
If they don't do it, they're stupid. They're really stupid.
Hey, man.
They are stupid. They are dumb.
Hey, man. Mhm. We don't know how smart they are yet.
That's true. I used to say, well, I'm wondering what they're gonna like bring back as far as shows are concerned.
Cops.
Oh Jesus!
Remember how many times Cops was on their lineup?
Propaganda needs to go away.
Like, Cops was on there from like 10 a.m. to 10 p.m.
I don't know who's watching Cops that much.
Apparently no one.
Yeah. If they're gonna bring back G4, they bring back G4 as in like the old G4 from 2000. I'm thinking,
Man, give me Attack of the Show.
give me these
Give me
old
X-Play.
shows.
Give me Cold Monkeys.
I need Pulse. I need all the old stuff, like OG stuff.
I mean, you could throw in some. I guess you
Cinematech,
could have.
give me that too.
Huh?
Just give me Cinematech too.
All right.
Give me all the old stuff.
Yeah. Well. Okay. Yeah. We don't need the gimmicky shows.
Yeah.
No Ninja Warrior.
Oh God, no.
Don't throw that on there. No random anime either.
I don't know. Wait a minute. Now. Hold up.
Unless it's like tech related, I guess.
Because they had some pretty decent animes for a while. They were throwing on there.
Yeah, but it was so random.
I mean, yeah, but weeaboos are always there.
All right, if you're gonna put anime on there, at least have a block for it.
Yeah, I'll say that.
Instead of just throwing it on there
Randomly, like, oh,
and
here's-
hoping somebody catches it.
like, oh, you see this? It's there. Like, wait, but who asked for this? But yeah, G4. I want old G4. I mean, once it got merged with Tech TV, that's where you got the X-Play and the Attack of the Show. They really phased out all the G4 shows. That hurt my heart because I love the G4. But like, I don't think I even watched Attack of the Show really. Yeah, I didn't watch it. I was
Attack of the Show.
I was in protest. I watched X-Play. That was it.
See, I didn't know all that, but I did like Attack of the Show.
Yeah, so it came out in 2000 originally. And then they merged with Tech TV, I think, in 2009, I think, or 2010.
Oh yes, Attack of the Show. That was when I was around the time of peak Weeb Anthony.
I say bring that back because that's a fan favorite, and bring back X-Play and bring back all the old shows for like G4, or at least revamp them.
Heck, bring in some new stuff.
Yeah, because they had like a whole like panel show where they would like talk like CNN, but it was like for video games. It was pretty fun.
Totally, well, not totally off topic, sort of off topic. Do you know that there is a channel dedicated to Minecraft?
What channel?
Like on TV.
A TV channel?
I was visiting my mom, and she was taking a nap, so I was flipping through channels that you can get with an antenna, and there was a channel just playing Minecraft stuff.
Wow.
Minecraft streaming, Minecraft just like clip shows, just a bunch of Minecraft.
That's weird.
Yeah, it was a surprise. I can't tell you what channel it was because like I said, I was flipping through.
Yeah, if it's on the regular network broadcast station, I don't know what channel it is either.
But yeah, I thought it was a fever dream, but I looked it up. It's a thing. So, I mean, I guess if that can thrive, so can G4.
G4 needs to really amp up their stuff, though. Like, they really phased out a lot of stuff with the Tech TV.
Not to mention, they're coming in an era where we really don't need them.
Yeah.
Because a lot of what they're going to do, you can find on the internet and so many other places.
Especially now that YouTube is such a big deal. Like, it's hard. They're going to be hard-pressed to get people away from watching, like, all the YouTube people watch now. Like, I watch way more YouTube than actual TV now.
Right, and they are going to have to work pretty hard to give me a reason to.
Yeah. I don't know.
Like getting Xavier Woods.
Xavier Woods would be a good thing.
That would work.
# Creed for G4.
Get some other people in other medias that play video games.
That would make sense.
Maybe find actors that play video. Get Henry Cavill a show.
Jesus.
Give him a show where he tells you about PCs and
I'll
other
watch
tech.
that. I'll watch that every day.
Let him be
all
a tech
day.
nerd.
Dude, I watch that all the time. Jesus.
That's why I threw that out there.
Jesus.
See, there's a market.
Look, pretty people doing nerdy stuff is always going to be in style. Always.
Facts.
Always.
Facts.
Get some pretty women that love tech stuff, man, you're good.
And don't make it overly obvious that they're hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we can tell the difference. Like, if you just give a girl, like, a too tight button up and, like, half the buttons are down, come on.
Yeah.
Just let her be natural.
Make her be her natural self. Get some black girls. Get some diversity.
Because that stuff matters.
It really does. Like, we don't need you to see a whole bunch of white people on this station. Because if that happens...
I don't need pasty ghouls over here just putting together a PC.
He said pasty ghoul. You sound like the Native Americans when white people came to America.
I wish that's what they said. Who are these pasty ghouls coming on our land right now?
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Just,
That is too funny. Pasty ghouls.
man, arm yourselves. Get ready, because we ain't here for this.
But yeah, G4 comes back. Definitely Mr. Creed himself needs to be like the forefront. He needs to be like the part of the whole like rollout for it. Put him on the promotions for it and everything.
Give Reggie a call too. Let him do something, because right now he with GameStop. He needs some help.
He does. He really does. I mean, there's so many people who like video games nowadays. There's so many Twitch streamers. Don't get PewDiePie. Please don't get PewDiePie be a part of this.
I'm telling you, they're going to. If they get popular people, then PewDiePie's going to be part of it.
No.
It's him or Ninja.
I'll take Ninja. Quite honestly.
Wow.
Ninja ain't as dumb as PewDiePie.
Okay.
I mean, he at least spoke out about people like the whole thing with Twitch and their like sexual harassment and stuff.
Okay.
I'll give him that. He at least somewhat cares. I don't see PewDiePie coming out saying nothing about that stuff.
Well, before this gets any further, because I don't want to stake in that fight.
Yikes.
Speaking of Twitch, guess who else is on Twitch?
Who?
The Army.
This upsets me so much.
So, first of all, the Army has an esports team.
They ain't the only ones either.
Oh, no.
The Marines, I think, too.
The Armed Forces.
Yes.
Have a whole stream team. They have an esports team.
I thought it was so weird they had a Street Fighter tournament last year. It was so ass.
And I only came across them because I saw a page sharing like this anime girl gif, and I was confused because I saw the icon. It was like, does that say the U.S. Army?
What, check mark?
Like, right, no, that check mark can't be real. And you look through it, yeah, that's the Army. They are actually out here
shilling,
being ooh-woo streamers.
They said ooh, I think of that one of them tweets.
Yes, they did.
That was so gross.
And it's like, this is the most Hello Fellow Kids thing I've seen in a long time.
Not Hello Fellow Kids.
Now, if that wasn't gross enough, them on Twitch trying to advertise for the Navy and the Army and the Air Force.
Like, hey, you want to be a part of esports? Join the Army. Like, no.
But AOC was not having that. AOC
no, she was not.
AOC was like, yo.
Shout out to her.
Yo.
She be checking these people.
Miss Cortez was like, nah.
Nah, not on my watch.
Stop this.
She was a whole.
Y'all gotta quit this.
Not on my watch.
And Twitch held. Oh, and here's another thing. They were dropping these giveaway links. And they were like, hey, man, you want this $200 Xbox controller? And you would click it, and it will show you recruitment papers. Like, hey, kid, just sign up to be in the Army, and you can put your name in the hat for a controller when you come back.
Right? It's a whole scam. Thank God for AOC stepping up. Like, could you not?
Like, bro, y'all going a little far.
Y'all are like, this is more than just trying to recruit. This
like,
is just
you all are wilding right now,
doing the most. I can't. My tax dollars are going towards them to have an esports team. I don't know how I feel about this,
man.
Oof. I don't know how much money we spend on like the armed forces in America.
Look, man, you are paying for them to be able to sponsor someone called Army Sniper 2007.
Lord,
You are sponsoring that person. Army Sniper 07.
I don't like this. I don't like that. Like, when I saw that tournament...
XX Trenches XX.
God, not the XX stuff. Like, when they had that tournament, I was like, what is this? Why are they having an esports tournament?
What else are they supposed to be doing? Fighting across the seas or something?
Play at home?
What do you expect them to do? Like, train to fight wars?
Like, if they had a Twitch channel, that's fine, I guess. But having tournaments, that's a bit much.
And they suck.
They're terrible, all of them. I think it was the Marines versus the Army.
Suck.
It was so bad.
Bad.
I think who was commentating that? I think it was like
Wasn't Yipes.
No, it was like Tasty Steve. I think Vicious were commentating. They tried their best to make something out of that because it was garbage. So bad.
Like, they're clearly stuck in bronze.
Of course they're stuck in bronze. They ain't getting out of bronze. Ugh, like, why do they need an esports team for the Army? Why?
So they can get esports funding.
Oh, God. They already got enough funding. I'm paying for it myself out of
more.
Oh,
we need more.
Oh, God.
We need gold bullets.
I mean, it's bad that they have a sports team. I had to get over that, too. You have a whole league.
Look, man, we live in a capitalist society. If they are going to find ways to get the money, they gonna get the money.
You're right.
And they were like, esports pays money? Bruh.
So
it wasn't even enough for them to have just the Army. They had to have one for every branch.
Yep,
of the military.
Yep, Air Force, Marines, the other ones I can't think of right now. What if the CIA had a branch of esports? I'd die laughing. FBI.
Where's my phone?
FBI has a esports team. Well, they had to like.
Time to look this up.
CIA, FBI, MI6. That would be so. What if the federal government had an esports team?
You know, I'm looking.
Like Congress versus the Senate.
Fake. This is fake.
What is that? It has to be fake.
All right, no, they're not affiliated with. Okay.
Just imagine they had like the Congress, like the House Representatives versus the Senate.
Damn, first to Senate esports.
First to 5. Who you putting up?
Yo, Republican esports, Democratic esports.
That's so gross. I am disgusted. Even the thought of this. Okay,
hold on. The FBA enters esports with Fnatic partnership. I don't know who Fnatic is, but the FBA. Oh, FBA.
Good. Right?
Okay, read that wrong. That was scared.
The FBI has their own esports team. All you're going to do is cheat? Okay. I think we should move on.
All right, so our last one is a little heavy.
Yeah.
So let's just dive into it.
All right.
Ubisoft has been terrible.
Yep. That's the saying. That's putting it lightly, too.
Ubisoft has had a lot of harassment and abuse happen under their watch from the higher-ups.
Yep.
There have been many accounts of sexual harassment, sexual abuse, physical abuse, rape. Just all sorts of the terrible things that shouldn't be happening in any company has been happening at Ubisoft. And their CEO is either blissfully unaware or just dumb.
I think he's both.
Or, he's lying to cover up his fellow executives.
Yep. Even their HR department covered this stuff up, too.
And it's mostly because this is a male-dominated space that pretty much tells people who aren't in power and women to just kind of shut up.
Yep.
Which is crazy because they also talk about diversity and how they want to put women in games.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the way you do it. Have a company with allegations of sexual assault and harassment, but you want women to join your company? Come on now.
This is
a shit show?
It really is.
I love the fact that this stuff is being swept under the rug, too. Like, that's the worst part about this.
Right, they sweep it under the rug and put out game announcements.
Like, you want this new Assassin's Creed? You know you want it, right? You want it.
We will not raise games past $60 next generation. Aren't you proud of us?
We did it for you guys. We're so consumer friendly.
Thankfully, the investors are having none of that.
Yep.
The investors want to know how much that ass hat knows.
Well, yeah, because that looks bad on the company.
Oh, yeah, it looks awful that it even got out. I feel like investors would rather him just not let that go instead of it,
Leaking out and then people stepping down, too, instead of actually owning up to what they did.
Right, people are running away from this. Like,
well, I'm going to just step down,
And even then, they're
later.
getting their severance pay. They're getting all that extra stuff.
Oh, yeah, he probably still got stocks in the company.
Oh, I'm sure.
But they're still making money off of it, even if they don't work there directly anymore.
Oh, his name is Ugly.
Talk to CEO.
Yevis Guillemot?
Yep.
I'm going to call him Guillemot.
Is it YVES?
Yes.
That's Eves.
Eves Guillemot.
Yeah.
All right, fine. We'll just call him Eves because that last name is ugly.
I mean, he's a villain, so why not?
That is a villain's name, too. He looked like a villain.
He does. He looks gross.
Like, look at that picture. Look at these pictures.
I see him.
This is ugly.
And he's like the CEO of all the different branches of Ubisoft too, which every branch has had issues with all this stuff.
Trash.
And it just led going to waste. The fact that the HR department just like swept under the rug is gross as fuck too.
Right,
Like,
you are
that's just
supposed
so
to
disgusting.
be there for your people,
Like,
and y'all were just like,
No, you're gonna wait to
I'm gonna take this little bit under the rug.
As a person who worked in HR, that's disgusting. Like, your job is to be there for the employees and make sure they're okay.
But y'all were like, man, this bonus be hidden.
Hitting hard. Give me all the monies.
Well, I hope it hits hard enough for you to finally get investigated on.
Yeah, they need to investigate that part. But they have was it an internal investigation? Or is it an external one?
I'm not sure yet.
I hope it's an external. They need an external.
They do need one because
They
the
need,
internal one is trash.
Of course. They ain't going to find nothing. They're going to probably look. They need a private company to come in and investigate everything from top to bottom.
So it looks like this might be an internal one.
They ain't going to do nothing. Ain't nothing going to happen. All you're going to do is just shift everybody around. Like, you work here? Well, you're going to work over here now. Or you work
because
over
it
here?
looks like the chief exec. Well, this looks like he's looking for people to fire.
Is he? Or is they stepping down?
Let's see. Blah, blah, blah. Ugh, resign.
Resign is so weak. That just tells me
Yeah.
that you're probably guilty and you don't want nobody to know you're guilty. So you're going to just step down and not say nothing. Ugh.
I don't see anything good coming from this.
And it's been going on for years. Like, multiple years.
Thankfully, I've never been much for their games that I've been like, ooh, I need to buy the latest Ubisoft game.
I mean, last time I was ever for Ubisoft when they was doing the Prince of Persia series. And that was a long time ago.
Like, I think the last game... No, I didn't buy that. Someone else bought that for me. Yeah, I haven't bought a Ubisoft game in a while.
I think I did buy, what was that? Child of Light.
Yeah. But, I mean, it's like $5.
Yeah. Point is that this company is not the only company probably doing this stuff anyway.
Oh, no. I'm sure. They're just the one that got caught.
Yep, I'm pretty sure this happened at EA, too. I'm sure of it.
EA, Riot.
Probably any big company is probably having this issue.
Any big American or European company.
Ah, yes.
I'm not so sure about the Japanese companies, but I'm not willing to give them the benefit of the doubt right now.
Nope. They be on their own stuff, too.
Because Japanese culture in general suggests that they could be on some of the shadiest stuff.
Yeah, their work culture is crazy. I remember that time that woman died because she was working too long. Mm-hmm. They used to work at Capcom, I think.
People like to point at other companies that do good. Like, man, look at how great the culture is over in Japan. Look at Nintendo because of what Iwata did that one time.
So he gave his money up for
right when he cut his own salary so he wouldn't have to cut workers.
Oh yeah, that was pretty good.
I mean, that was good. No one's taking that away, but people think that's what every one of these companies do.
Oh, of course not. They don't even get pay increases most of the time. Like, the amount of money they make is not anywhere near the proportion of what the company makes.
Nah, not even there. Not even at your precious Japan. So any of these big companies could have this happening right under our noses.
Yep.
And all that's going to happen is that we get internal investigations.
Which don't do nothing.
I really do hope that some external investigation happens sooner than later, because this is trash and those people deserve better.
The only way to get like an external investigation is probably if the law enforcement gets involved with this. Like somebody needs to be sued for this an external investigation.
Well, I hope they pull their money together and get a lawyer, because this is crazy.
Yeah, this is obscene. And then the fact that Ubisoft's still doing like all of their game reveals and stuff, it just kind of like makes sure people don't. Oh, you're forgetting about that stuff over there. Look at this new game came out. It's coming soon, guys.
I mean, you see it happen all the time. Like when Blizzard was being called out for being against the freedom of speech.
Oh yeah, for that player last year.
But then they did BlizzCon, and everybody was like, "Yeah, but Diablo 4 and Overwatch 2."
They got flamed though.
Oh, yeah, they did. But you see, people forgot.
People did.
And I really don't want people to keep forgetting about this stuff. These companies are not your friends. They are literally putting product out there as a shiny little symbol that you can latch onto while they do their dirty dealings behind the scenes.
Not consume product.
Yes.
That's the whole episode we had.
They give you product, and you're just like, ooh, I want that product. When product happened. And they just keep you looking at that so you can look away from all the other garbage they're doing.
I think part of the reason that this is an issue is because the media surrounding gaming is so consumed with clicks and stuff.
Oh yeah, they're disgusting.
So they don't care about this type of thing. If this would give them clicks, they probably would care. But since it probably won't, they won't talk about it really.
Not only that, but they're also so obsessed with being able to have access.
Ah, yes.
They want access to the first looks. They want
Previews.
access to content, previews, the first reviews,
screenshots, all that stuff.
all the stuff, all the access that gets them the clicks.
Yep.
And Ubisoft is a big player, so for them to lose that would not be conducive to their business strategy.
Yeah, which is one reason why I like the fact that we're not big like that, because I know that would be hard for us to be like have a judgment call to where we have to like compromise our ethics for just clicks and views. Like we don't have to deal with that.
Nah,
we say whatever we want.
Yup.
And we do whatever we want. And that's it. You gotta deal with it. Like we're not here to be shills for companies that do bad. Like no.
Oh no, we're not gonna get an Ubisoft code.
Because I know like they easily blacklist places. Like, oh, you talking about this? Nah, we're good. We're not gonna give you this. Not gonna give you that.
No access for you.
We're gonna invite you to this event so you can cover it for your clicks and views.
Which,
like,
it's fine.
I mean, it's fine. The younger me would have probably been like, oh, man, the me now that's more wiser and more intelligent is like, man, we dodged a whole bullet.
Man.
Like, I remember that we were trying to, like, really make this a thing where we get paid from it, and I'm kind of glad we didn't, because we would have been in, like, the most shit probably.
All right, but Capcom, though, y'all can call us.
Well, yeah, they don't really do much wrong.
Y'all can call us. We're here for y'all, Capcom.
Yeah.
Go ahead, send us some Mega Man merch. I will graciously accept it.
I'm sure you would.
Look, it's begrudging of me to do such a thing, but hey, to cover it for the people, I will.
All right.
So yeah, call us Capcom, and screw Ubisoft.
Yeah. I hope more stuff comes out about this.
Same, and we will be looking.
Oh, definitely. Every time we get a chance to talk about this, we'll definitely talk about this.
So if Ubisoft does another big oopsie, or any other company, you'll hear it from us.
Yeah, you'll be on the podcast. All right, so are you ready to sound off?
Go for it. You got this first.
Okay, let me go find the clip first.
Oh, for Mr. Joe Rogan?
Uh-huh. Let's see if I can get it really quick. I'm sure I can find it quickly nowadays. Says what he said was... Okay, I'm going to turn it up.
Because they're fucking fun.
Addictive.
And you don't... Yeah, well, I have a real problem with them. And you do them, and they're real exciting, but you don't get anywhere.
Right.
It's like you could do, like martial arts, right? You could learn jiu-jitsu. You get obsessed by jiu-jitsu, and then 3 years later, you're like an elite jiu-jitsu athlete. You're entering in competitions. You're a purple belt.
You're moving up.
Yeah, you're doing well. You're thinking like, I might be able to open my own school one day.
You got confidence.
Yeah, if I have 100 students and those 100 students are paying me X amount of dollars per month, I can make a living. Holy shit, I can have this would be amazing. And then you see your jiu-jitsu school, and your jiu-jitsu instructor has all these students and drives a Mercedes, and he's got a nice family, and like, that's the future. This way, you're doing something exciting and fun, and you don't. Or you could just be playing fucking video games. 3 years later, you could be that same kid just playing video games, waiting for the next whatever the fuck game is, next Xbox game to come out, and you're gonna waste your time.
Ugh. So Mr. Rogan was on his podcast saying that garbage, and I'm just like, what are you even talking about? You know people who make money off video games? Like, we just talked about gaming companies making a goop gop of money. Like, what is he even speaking about? Like, it sounds so ignorant. Like, his whole analogy was dumb. First of all, just because you're good at jiu-jitsu, I'm going to be able to get a school up and running with 100 kids. Like,
so, you know what's crazy?
What?
The very fact that people like video games that much means video games make money.
Lots and lots of money. It's like telling somebody who watches movies all the time is stupid. Or you can make your own movie, or be a writer, or be something a part of the movie industry. But no, they don't think like that. They think like, oh, well, you're playing video games all the time. You're just wasting your time.
And I promise you, if you were to go to any developer and ask, hey, what got you started? Oh, I used to play blank. And it goes on from there.
Exactly. They took something they were passionate about and wanted, you know what, I want to make money from this.
Like, how many game developers are like, yeah, I started off just doing jiu-jitsu and I've never played anything. Stupid.
Like, there's so many avenues in the game industry to be a part of it, not just playing games. And if you play games well, you can make money from that too. The FGC is a thing. The esports is a thing. Like, that doesn't even make sense anymore now. Have you seen StarCraft, like, prize pools?
I want him to think about this. How many people in the world are practicing jiu-jitsu versus how many people in the world are playing video games?
Man, a lot. A lot of people are playing video games. Like that boy who just won that, what was it? What's that game? Fortnite tournament last year. He won $3 million. $3 million for one day's work? Come on now. Oh, he's just playing Fortnite. Well,
how much money has Joe Rogan made today?
I don't think $3 million. He may make $3 million a year from his podcast and stuff, but not $3 million a day.
Funny that.
Just playing games all day. If you're good at something, you'll make money from it. The person that jiu-jitsu like analogy, that person has to be good. He can't be trash at jiu-jitsu.
Right, he has to be a master.
A master. He has to be really good to get a school up and running, to have people want to come there and be a part of it. So this isn't a matter of is video games not. It's a matter of skill level, first of all. If you trash at jiu-jitsu, nobody's going to win any. If you trash at video games, nobody's going to want to be a part of a team or sponsor you or give you money. So, I just hate this whole analogy that you're wasting time playing video games. Like, it's so ignorant to even say it. Like, there's so many good benefits of playing video games. Like, for your mental health, like, that's one big plus. Just in general, just having something to be enjoyed, just have something to be excited about is good. Especially now with COVID. Who you going to be doing jiu-jitsu right now? You're going to be at home. All right, I'm done.
Man, that made you feel some type of way.
It did, because he's so stupid.
That's fine, because I got a figure of my own to yell at right quick.
Who is that?
Philip Mewson.
Oh, that idiot? Okay.
Bro, just stop. Just stop. Okay? Your game review days are done.
They're done.
You don't get to laugh at yourself about it.
He thought that was cute, too.
This game was so good that it cost me my career. No, you cost you your career. You did that.
He said Captain Species.
Dead Cells didn't tell you to do that.
Nope.
And all the and that's just Dead Cells. So Dead Cells is the game that cost you your career, huh? Because those other games you plagiarized.
All, 8 or 9 of those games?
What, did Doom on Switch become so speechless you had to go steal other people's work?
And most of the games were Switch games too, I think, weren't they?
All of them were Switch games. But my God, just stop. Just stop. We don't care. We hate you.
Yeah.
You are garbage. Do something else. Go learn gardening.
And he attacked people he used to work with too. Come on, guy.
Right, you have no moral ground to stand on. You do not get to act like you are this beaten, battered little journey. I don't know how much more negativity I can take. Who cares?
You caused it.
You keep on putting yourself out here to have dirt kicked in your face. You know we don't like you. Do something else.
Literally.
You know what? I will say his video editing skills are godlike.
Yeah.
Do that.
You can make so much money off that. Work behind the scenes.
Be a video editor. Do you know how many people are just awesome video editors and don't really say or do anything?
Yeah.
There's a I forget her name, but she's like Alpha Rats and another like JoJo's YouTubers editors. Mm-hmm. She makes pretty good money.
I'm sure she does.
And she minds her business.
Yeah.
Do that. Be an editor.
Do less.
Do less. If you do editing tutorials.
Yeah.
People will watch that because you can't plagiarize those.
You really can't.
But video game journalism?
That's a wash.
That's done.
That's a wash, man.
Journalism, period.
It's done.
Stop it.
It's over.
Quit.
Put that out.
Hang up your pen.
Flat screen.
Just flat screen. Just stop. Okay? No more. And Dead Cells of all games. You asshat. You had the nerve to come back to just stop. Quit. Cease. Because what you are doing now is painful.
He's a little delusional, I think.
He thinks that if enough time passes, people will just like him again.
Yeah.
We have enough to deal with in 2020.
Man.
Stop.
And we're at home a lot more, so
Crawl
we remember.
back into your hole that you stole from somebody.
Not
quit.
Not stole from somebody.
We are done with you. Just edit videos and be quiet. We don't need you.
He's so obnoxious.
We have advanced past the need for Philip Mewson reviews. Sit quietly.
Did we ever really
need
to begin with?
No, we didn't. But hey, they seemed cool when we thought they were his.
Yeah.
But we know they're not now. Stop. It's over. Good night. Ugh.
Feel good?
I'm done. I'm good.
I feel good too. Because Joe Rogan's a stupid. I hate the fact he has such a big platform. Upsets me. And he's like telling people like, "Oh, this is dumb," and just I hate him.
He's only sort of funny too. Like he's not like really funny.
He's not.
He's only sort of funny.
He's like that bar humor.
Yeah.
Like it's
like he's a comedian you'd go see in a bar, not like at a stage.
Yeah, definitely. This Philip Mewson thing was just obnoxious. Like watching that video. Who's the name of that YouTuber?
He's still putting up stuff.
Yikes.
Mortal Shell first impressions. He put this up a day ago. Bro.
I need him to stop.
Quit. You know what? I'm not even going to watch it. I don't care enough to watch it. Because he already got too many views for that Dead Cells review.
Well, yeah. People like watching them train wrecks.
But I am going to look at his ratio. Now we're going to...
Where we at?
1.4 likes, 7.3 dislikes.
Yikes.
Wonder how his Mortal Shell thing is going up.
He's just like, go away. And
he
just
does.
Forever. Ugh. All right. Do you have any like final thoughts about anything or anything you want to announce or?
Not really. No, I'm good. I've shilled. I've yelled. I've made my jokes. I'm pretty good now.
I want to say that. Oh, what's up?
Play Hollow Knight.
You need a teacher that says play Hollow Knight.
I will look.
I'm surprised you don't have a Hollow Knight shirt.
Because the Hollow Knight shirts are out their ass. I'm looking for good ones though. So if anybody knows any good Hollow Knight merch,
have you looked on T Fury?
I am now leaving to look on T Fury.
All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in to this episode of Rushdown Radio. Please go to our Facebook page and our Twitter, go to our Instagram. Check us out on there. Go on our YouTube channel. I do have one announcement. I'm going to try to roll out a Patreon soon. More details about that later. It's going to be some cool stuff. Hopefully, people will sign up. That'd be nice. But yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys, and supporting us. And we will see you next episode.